We are back at it again with some more Elden Ring here tonight. I'm not particularly sure, but this may actually just be our last part of the Elden Ring Shield-only run, which I hope everyone's at least a little bit excited for that fact, because frankly, that's honestly pretty cool. We've made it really far through this run, and we're looking pretty darn good. As it stands, I believe we only have Placidusax and potentially up to Melania. Though I'm going to probably say this may end up just being our last part tonight. I'm not 100% sure. I would like to go ahead and start doing some new things eventually here with some other games, and, at least until the Elden Ring DLC comes out naturally, right? So, please, stick around, have fun with me. I'm going to go ahead and get this beautiful link posted for the beautiful people over on Twitter, and we're going to go ahead and get this ball rolling. Yes, we are. Alrighty. That should really be about it, though. I hope everyone's doing really well, though. I hope everyone's had a wonderful weekend, and yeah. Hey, Yubel. No, I am not on Xbox. I am on PlayStation. Let's see, where are they? There's Milk Tank. Beautiful. Hey, Jojo. Mr. Shield. God, I hope I'm not Mr. Shield. Please, that's my father. Just address me as Shields. Oh wait, actually I have a friend whose last name is Shields, funny enough. Hey Slasham, how you doing, buddy? It's good to see you again. We need Carian Retaliation. Yeah, I guess we gotta go do the manor real quickly. Because I gotta go beat an old man with a stick. Well, I guess technically we're not beating them with a stick, but it is kind of stick-like, isn't it? Isn't it? I thought this was the coolest thing I ever saw when I first played through this game, and now I just don't really feel like it's all that cool. It's cool, but it just doesn't really aim very well, so, Oh, nice, Yubel. Well, I'm glad you have 7D int. That's super cool. High intelligence is needed for things like, you're from Britain, isn't it? I don't know what's going on with that right now. I'm definitely playing with too many accents, and I'm having fun with that. But I technically shouldn't be, because I also don't need to be running around with accents every second of the day. But at any rate, you'll probably... I feel like that happens very frequently whenever I'm streaming, as I just start randomly pulling in different things, like whenever I say a site of grace, shit like that. Beat Lost Sinner first try. I could completely believe that, Jojo. Lost Sinner seems harder than they actually are. Definitely Walmart didn't have DS2. I could believe it considering Walmart died pretty quickly last night. Thanks to our new subscriber, Oscar, Walmart died super fast, so a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. Honestly, completely worth it. Actually, I am looking forward to that, by the way, folks. I'm really looking forward to playing some DS2 with you all, because that'll be a lot of fun. I know DS2 is one of those games where you just kind of look at and you're like, this is dumb. This is dumb. This is not the best of the series. But it's so good. What weapon do I recommend for DS2? Just been using Greatsword? Pretty much right on the money, then. You've picked the correct choice, almost entirely. What's the difference between lie and deceive? Lying is a bit more blatant, while deceiving implies that you need to work with somebody. But, I don't know, I feel like there's not really that big of a difference between those two concepts. Hey, Robert, how you doing, buddy? But yeah, no, honestly, yeah. Just use the greatsword. If you have the giant popsicle sword, you're on the money. You have the correct choice. Oh, I actually that. You know what? I'm gonna run away. I don't have time for these. They should be more than incapable of following me in just a couple seconds here. So doesn't matter. Watch them with your girl. Hey, Sherry. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully Slasham has given you a little bit of context as to what's going on here. It's good to meet you. Thanks for joining us. When a power stance ultra great swords but needs so much strength. You are right, sir. but I love power stancing in the game. I love power stancing in Dark Souls 2. It feels so chunky. It feels really good. It actually is seriously very good for what it's worth. Alright, so we're going to run right into this boss arena. I'm going to real quickly apply a buff here. That's so that way when we hit the boss, it does a literal shit ton of damage. Apply that, walk right on in there with a badass armor, use death power. Good question. I have literally no idea. Oh no. No, 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 no. You know, I think that might have been a boss. Weirdly enough, I believe that was a boss. I mean, you know what's rude about that is not even the fact that we just did that to the boss. This is an early game area, for what it's worth, so of course we would be decimating the ever-living shit out of, Oh, actually, that may... Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense, actually. That would be Malekith, which is, I believe, to be a lion or a tiger. Hardest boss in the game, it has a twin brother. Who is the hardest boss in the game and has a twin brother? Are we suddenly talking about Dark Souls 3? Well, that's definitely not the hardest boss in the game, but that's Godskin Duo. If we were talking about Elden Ring. Or are we talking about Millennia? Because I guess, well, I mean, yeah, I guess they're twins, aren't they? They're technically considered twins. You're okay, you're not wrong. Unfortunately, this boss has a tendency to just outright run away, so, we don't get to have fun with them. Alright, they're gonna run away pretty shortly here. Oh, okay, never mind, they did run away. Okay, good. Good. Chat needs to reset, there we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, there's just enough of these concepts running around in these Soulsborns that, for the most part, I could confuse that for multiple different topics. But I'm also like, what is the hardest boss? Because Dark Souls 3, the Twin Princes, they're not, like, stupidly hard. I would say Malekith is honestly a pretty solid contender for true hardest boss of the game, for what it's worth. Like, he's actually, like, a skill issue kind of boss, not just BM the boss of the game. I wish I could bash Pydia here and send him right into the wall. Not for any particular reason, it's just dialogue is kind of cringe. Anyways, we came here for this exact purpose right here. We picked it up. We're good. I'm going to pick this up as well because why not? And on that note, we have done our job over here. Beautiful. As the third boss, you fight the final boss's wife. The third boss, you fight the final boss's wife. Potentially. Potemkin. Staggering Malekith with Lion's Claw nonstop was the best feeling. Absolutely. I'm not sure if this is actually the case, but it feels like it is, frankly. Oh, yeah, okay. Ex-wife, yes. Yeah, that would be Ranala, which is the moon boss, which not very hard fight to deal with, but, I mean, if you let her do stuff, you've basically lost the fight. The problem with Ranala is really, it's kind of like any card dueling game. If you let her do literally anything, you've lost the fight. You've lost. Hey, Mr. Jiggy Mane. Welcome back to the chat. Good to see you again, bud. I believe, actually, I might be getting that slightly wrong. If I am, then correct me on my mistake. I just think I've seen your name before, so... But if you are a first-time viewer, it's good to see you again. No, Ranala, don't cast Pot of Greed. Ranala-chan, what are you doing? Oh, we missed the jump. You know, that made me more sad than I really thought it was going to make me. Oh well, whatever. We're just going to go ahead and skip on up this way. Probably going to get sniped in a couple frames of a second here. If I don't get sniped, I'd honestly be surprised. Um, but I kind of feel like I'm gonna get sniped because this game is very. If you're gonna die, you're gonna die. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought I recognized the name. What level are we currently? We are currently level 116. Looking nice and healthy with a lot of strength and a fair amount of health. What race has fire god powers within them? Would it be the fire giants? Bash? Bash? Bonk? Oh no. Instead... the bleed effect on them does not look correct. Oh well. Yo, Anthony, welcome back, buddy. It's good to see you again. Light that flame. Let's get this place litty. I do not like saying things like that. A bonk? A bonkus. We just broke her non-existent legs. That's sad. Actually, to be fair, the story of the Albinurics is genuinely pretty sad for what it's worth. Anytime I play a Soulsborne, everybody that's a sad character, it doesn't matter. It seems like they're always the hardest thing to deal with, because the game's just like, actually, this character right here, while sad, is definitely the hardest thing you're gonna have to fight. See what I mean? The Albert Nurix. Yeah, exactly, the Albert Nurix. Who kidnapped a smartass Empyrean? That would be Moog. Mr. Pedophilia himself. Mr. Please don't call Chris Hansen. Funny enough, I always forget to pick up the armor set that's here. Not for a particular reason, just because I am, indeed, quite forgetful. There we go, looking good. So, there's a couple different things that we may end up doing when it comes to Dark Souls 2. I think the first thing we'll probably just focus on doing... I don't know why I'm not making that jump. It is what it is, but still, it's a little cringe. A little cringe. A couple things, though. I'm probably thinking one of the main things that we'll be doing, though, is we may try... Because I did just recently get the device I was talking about recently. Only defense is he's actually like 300, but he has the body of a child. Jojo. That is definitely some logic that you would use to explain away any sort of crush you might have on like one of those anime characters that's fucking what is it? From Commonplace to Champion or whatever it is. I'm forgetting what the actual anime was. The first season was honestly pretty good, but then they introduced the little 300-year-old lolly waifu, and it definitely went very, very differently. Oh, no worries, Jojo. I'm not saying that's your defense, buddy. I'm just saying that is the defense. Mobius, that's exactly the case. Literally in Commonplace, that's exactly the story. Oh no. Oh god. It's the internet police coming to rob me of my dignity. Oh, well, you know, it's okay. I just got stabbed the minute I had to leave that place. That's great. Love to see it. Anyways, there's everybody's least favorite puzzle in this game. Does the final boss's spouses respect you? Absolutely he does. He is an absolute Chad, and he loves us as if we were his son child. She has the body of a 300-year-old, but the mind of a child. You know, that's usually on the case. Well, you know, actually, now I'm thinking about it, I think they did that in, I'm forgetting what the anime is called, but it's the one where the guy who's a billionaire goes and gets isekai'd into a new world, but the new world basically puts him at, like, the bottom of the working totem pole. So he has to work his way up in a, like, oh, there we go. It's Mining Black Company. There we go. I think it's called Mining Black Company, now that I'm remembering. Yay, I remembered. Oh, you can land on those branches. Didn't know that. Interesting. Okay, now I don't ever have to take fall damage there. That's cool. Mining Black Company is pretty good, though. If you've never seen Mining Black Company, you gotta actually see that one. That's a pretty good anime. I can't even deny that one. Yes, it has the trope lollies, but really, what anime doesn't? You don't go through anime just by living in life like that. Just passing by to say hi. Hey, thank you, MP. I appreciate it, bud. It's good to see you. I appreciate it. Each like Firecryus gets a baby panda sneezes. Well, you heard it here, folks. You heard it here. As a communist, I love the idea of a billionaire being put into the shoes of a normal dude. Yeah, that pretty much is exactly what happens, but the thing is he pretty much does every scummy kind of thing possible just to get himself back on top of that tower pole. What do you see? Embodiment of chaos in Elden Ring. The flame of frenzy, the three fingers. Do I have enough runes to... No. I do not have enough runes to level up. Never mind. That was a stupid question. Okay, so we don't really have the shield I'd like to use for Melania for parry purposes, but I'm going to go ahead and use this one anyways, because going out of my way sounds kind of silly right now. Anyways, I'm going to do my favorite thing in this game. I guess we won't really need this. I'm going to probably say we want actually the Jar's Arsenal Shard here, because we're going to be a bit more heavy than usual. So let's do that. We got on Radahn's boots right now. Frankly, Radahn's boots, we are absolutely dripped. The homie's got the best boots as far as I'm concerned. Look at those things. Those are gorgeous. But I'm going to go ahead and do the ultimate cardinal sin, and we're going to go ahead and have some fun. So I hope everyone's ready for, like, a little bit of fun. Understandable, sir. Yep. He explodes on that one. You gotta be careful. You know, okay. I guess we'll fall to death. Sure, why not? Okay, fair enough. You know what the problem was? I didn't put my proper boots on. Demigod, that is a war general, fought a sister. Yeah, that's Radahn. Radahn, big guy. We actually... You know, I'm not gonna lie, I find it a little surprising that somehow we actually just genuinely don't have a single other weapon than shields right now, but also this is the shield-only run, so, like, mentally probably should have put 2 and 2 together there. That being said, it is what it is, and it's kind of funny. That's not gonna work. That didn't line up properly. It almost lined up. God damn it. This jerk. Okay, I gotta try that one again. What is your least favorite Soulsborne Kiro ring game? So, this is not me shitting on the game, but I'm gonna say Dark Souls 3. It's my least played, my least favorite. I don't know. Just the energy of it doesn't vibe with me the same way. Not landing those parries kind of sucks, but it is what it... Did that hit me late? That definitely hit me super late there. Wild. Okay, sure. Yeah, it's Rykard. Yeah, that would just be Rykard. Anywho, so yes, absolutely, we could have probably just gotten through this entire thing and just run the maze, frankly. But I like doing dumb things, and this is a dumb thing. That's not gonna land. In fact, we're gonna fall, but it's not gonna land properly. Unfortunate. Gonna have to do it again. Hey, Anthony, welcome back, big guy. Good to see you again. So, for anybody who might be joining us right now, yeah, we're just doing the doofy thing that I like doing because it's fun. We don't have to do this, but I like doing this. Who killed the fire giants? Probably Godfrey. I'm assuming Godfrey because Giga Chad just does. Okay, there we go. It lined up properly. Bonk. Did we have to do that? No, not even slightly. Was it fun? For me, absolutely. It was super fun. I love doing that. It's like my favorite thing to do in this game. Because they keep removing skips. They keep removing things to make this game fun. Not that the game isn't fun on its own. It's just, I don't know, there's something about jank in any of these games. I definitely rolled that, but okay. Interesting. God, that attack hits so weird. What power physically kills you? Do you mean physical damage? I hate that one so much. Alright. She's being a little mean. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Bonk. Walk away slightly, jump in there, miss the bash on the horse butt. The power is in a blade. I'm not 100% sure. I also don't really have it mentally right now to think about this, so I don't know. Could be anything. It feels like it's physical damage, TBH, but destined death? I wouldn't worry about it, Jojo. I can't even think about what this is currently, because it could probably be a lot of things. Destined death was the answer, huh? Yeah, I was not thinking about it, so I don't know. Okay, that killed me. Great. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get caught up on chat, so now that I've died. What power physically kills you? Frenzy, hint, the power is in a blade, destined death. Yeah, destined death sounds like the correct answer. I mean, technically speaking, physically killing you sounds like a couple of different things. Who is the one who created the healing church? Are we now breaking into Bloodborne trivia too? Okay, sounds good, Jojo. What power Radagon? That sounds... okay. What power Radagon has? Holy power. He has the power of the Elden Ring. Or rather, the power of the Elden Beast, I suppose, technically speaking. Melkath, Rune of Death, thus his blade gives him his armor. And what are you doing, Elden Ring quizzes, Hubel? Yeah, we seem to be doing some quizzing time right now. Bonk! Smack that horse ass. Beautiful. Roll the attack. Okay. Run back in there. Roll the attack. Roll the attack. Unfortunate. I got hit. I'm not that good with lore. I mean, most of these are mechanical, I would say. Less lore-based and more mechanical. Oh, no staggers there. Okay. That was a bad roll on my part. That wasn't even like a remotely good roll. Who's the Prince of Death? I frankly forget his name because he just doesn't really make a presence in the game. Okay, this is a little lame, Loretta. Maybe you could play a little bit closer to me. Yeah, Godwin, thank you. Unfortunately, we don't get a chance to just fight Godwin, which I would enjoy that, actually. Hey, Julian, welcome back. Really? Oh, we missed the bash. Okay, understandable. Oh, good. We got the stagger at, like, the last minute there. Beautiful. Do I play anything else? Funny that you should say something like that, Anthony. We're actually talking about doing some other games in the future here. I have done an entire playthrough of Resident Evil 4 before, but lately it's been a lot of just kind of Elden Ring for what it's worth, because that's kind of what's been hot. But yeah, we are going to be playing some other games. That was some bad rolling. That was honestly super bad rolling. Is every demigod Empyrean? No. Okay, we got killed. Beautiful. Yeah, honestly, I think probably one of the next games we're going to be playing here, frankly, and yes, I know, another Soulsborne, but the next game we're going to do at least a little bit with, I just got it set up, and for the birthday bash I had the other day here, it was Dark Souls 2. But we're probably going to honestly do like a full playthrough of Dark Souls 2 for the hell of it, because I'm going to enjoy that. And that should be fun. How is every one of them not a Doom Eternal? You want me to play Doom Eternal? I could maybe see myself doing that. I'll put it on the menu. I'll put it on the long list that's been developing for quite some time. Play COD. Maybe we'll play COD. I can't make any big promises about COD because, frankly, while it's not a bad game, it's just not necessarily what I would do for the channel's sake. I'm not even really worried about hackers, necessarily. That's not really a big concern. It's more just like... It just doesn't float with me, frankly. Like, I used to play a lot of COD, and now I don't really. Because I just don't do that anymore. Beautiful. Didn't really get a stagger there, but I'll take it all the same. Oh, Spyro, of course, yes. I would love to play Spyro for the channel. Spyro is one of my favorite games. If I'm being honest, one of the CODs you guys would actually see me do... Hang on. I'm zoning out a little bit. She's getting crazy. One of the CODs I would do would probably be one of the ones with good zombies to it, frankly. Because I love zombies. Zombies, top tier concept for me. Beautiful. I'm going to go for the heavy bash here instead of going for the multi-bash, because she's just a little too crazy. A little bit sad about the whiff there, but it is what it is. I don't understand how that just whiffed, but it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, it may very well just be BO3, for what it's worth. That is definitely just one of the better zombies games, so it'll probably end up being BO3. I'm kind of glad she knocked me down there, because otherwise we would have been griefed even harder. Roll the attack, run behind her, jump in the air, bash the butt. Okay, I'll take a horse butt bash. Okay. For the most part, Loretta can be difficult, but more than anything, why Melania didn't kill her half-brother? Sorry, I really got to be better about finishing my thoughts. She didn't kill her half-brother because she actually likes her half-brother. she actually likes Mikola. Like, Mikola is actually trying to do, like, a massive thing for all of them. To save everyone. Black Ops 3 is frankly really, really good. I thought Cold War did a really good job. Talking about Godric? Oh, okay, there we go. Sorry, that definitely did not make the connection there, frankly, because when it comes to the whole God's storyline, she didn't kill Godric because he was weak and pathetic and begged for his life. Yeah, Godric just begged. What about Black Ops 2? Black Ops 2 is a banger. Black Ops 2 Zombies, people shit on it for the longest time, but honestly, some of the mechanics they gave us and some of the things they did are top tier. Like, actually just genuine top tiers. So, actual great game, frankly. Hey, Kooky, it is good to see you in the chat. Thank you for coming on by. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking on what I roughly need right now, and I'm thinking, frankly, with what is in store, I think I need a little bit more endurance, potentially. Yeah, I think I need a little bit more endurance, funny fact. So, there's a couple different stops we need to make on this runabout here, so I'm going to go ahead and focus first on getting down to Melania. But once we've done that, I'm probably going to pick up the Great Shield Talisman. That way we have just that fatty, fat 20% damage reduction boost. Which, I mean, why not? It is just good. So our setup is a little reliant on having a decent parry shield and a decent main shield. Luckily, we already have a decent main shield. That fact is already covered. We don't have to worry about that anymore. However, step number 2 is having a decent enough parrying shield. One that can not only parry Melania, but 2, is able to block her waterfowl, at least up to the first part of it. So, Godric is relatable. For the most part, honestly, yes, he's more relatable than he really should be. And it unfortunately shows more in the aftermath of his story than it does in him. I think I would love to have seen it just a little bit more in him, but, you know, the character was written perfectly to be hated until you find more out about him. Oh, that just went right up, didn't it? Huh. I was not expecting that. Neat. Alrighty, Rue. Let's go ahead and get ourselves comfy here at the Halig Tree. I do want to probably go pick up a bronze shield at some point here, because that is just a absolute G weapon, frankly. Beautiful. Bash one more time, and send them right to their death. Beautiful. Ooh, some free new gauntlets. I will take that. That is good. Good stuff. Light the bonfire. Beautiful. Sit on down. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and go farm ourselves a bronze shield, shall we? I pretty much at this point have pretty much made the commitment that the bronze shield is just my main shield for whenever it comes to parry purposes. It's just good. It's just really good. Do I have any chicken legs? I don't. Oh, I don't. Damn it. Okay, fair enough. Hi there, Shuvi. Welcome to the chat. Alright. Are you a parry god? I've gotten ever closer to becoming one, which is frankly both terrifying and relieving at the same time. I can't say I'm great at it, because there's definitely attacks that she throws out that are just literal BM the game. But that is what it is. This is my new main. My other was Xcal. I see. Well, Xcal, or shall I say, Shuvi, welcome, regardless. Coming on back. It's good seeing you, bud. Man, these guys were doing a lot of damage to me before, but they aren't doing anything now. I love it. I do love that damage scaling matters to some extent. What's your favorite home base headquarters in the Souls games? Excellent question. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. Understandable. So I guess I probably could just farm this little area right here, because this is probably the fastest routing. You know, for what it's worth, honestly, Majula. Morgoth did nothing wrong. He is a nice guy. He absolutely is. He just has an absolute ton of faith in a corrupt system. Majula definitely, frankly, as far as I'm concerned, I vibe with it very, very hard. It's just very good. Like, it's insanely good. I'm going to go back to Table of Lost Grace real quickly. We're going to go see if I can buy some free chicken legs. Free? They're not free. They're never free. What talismans am I using? Well, Xcal, what I have currently is the Axe Talisman, the Great Jar's Arsenal, the Ritual Sword, which, I mean, you know, that is what it is. But the Claw Talisman as well, which stacks with the Raptor's black feathers. One tapping everyone. Both Fire Links are kind of mid. Yeah, relatively speaking, yeah. Relatively speaking, they are both kind of mid. Like, I think I would have an easier time kind of saying I don't like them as much. Wow, we already used his stock? That's kind of wild. Huh. Okay, well, in that case, what do I do? Do we have any item find racing equipment? I don't think we do, actually. Huh. Okay, well, this kind of sucks. Oh well. Where do you get the Black Feather set? Black Feather set, and I'm not gonna lie to you, this literally took me way too damn long to figure out. So, when you first reach the Altus Plateau, you start from over here, right? Or you have gone up the hill from down here, right? Well, if you're down in the Altus Plateau at this point, you want to head towards this area over here. There's a very large lake. It's in the Sage's Cave. So you want to go to the Sage's Cave. It's a hidden compartment of the Sage's Cave. So that's where you're supposed to go. It took me way too long to figure that out, and so hopefully you don't have to waste that much time figuring it out for yourself. Yeah. I think I need some more stones, frankly, because I believe we're a little short on stones. 12, 12, 12. I'm at 7. Okay, yeah, we need some more. Yeah, no worries, Anthony. I shit you not, man. It took me literally 3 streams just to figure that one out. And it's embarrassing that that's the fact, but it is the fact. Alright, there we go. Oh boy, I hope everyone's ready to see me waste literally an entire bank account's worth of runes on just leveling a single shield. Oh my god. Oh, it's so expensive in this game. Alright, well, I guess we'll farm these guys normally. It's a little lame having to farm them normally, frankly, because it takes more effort than it should be. But I do... Oh, that's right. I wasted them on the jellyfishes. The jellyfishes in the consecrated field. That's why. Not really a waste, per se, but it was... Well... It was expensive. I'll say that much. Okay, I guess... Well, I mean, there's that guy right there. I could kill him real quickly. Radagon made some cool kids. I mean, frankly, all of the gods are really cool in their own right. All of them are pretty darn neato. Not to be confused with Dark Souls 1. Haha. I'm assuming these guys have a drop rate for their shield, so hopefully they do. Please, sir. I don't have time for the big man. I just want your shields. Not a single drop. Really unfortunate. Huh. Okay. Understandable. Understandable. You know, dropping things would have been cool. Beautiful. Alright. So, I don't really like these parts. I kind of feel like saying, okay, let's go ahead and just save this for when I don't have to stream this for you guys. But farming is what it is. And we'll just go ahead and farm for a couple minutes here. It shouldn't honestly take that long, but I just, you know, it's one of those things, right? Huh? Oh, why bolts, man? Alright, I'm just gonna farm the 3 guys that are right here. I think it takes too long to go all the way around. I might be wrong about that theory, but it is what it is. But yeah, I guess really at this point, this would actually be a really good time to talk and have fun and blah 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 blah. I think I already mentioned it to you folks, but I do plan on streaming, why don't you go to the famous farming spot? For what? Is the famous farming spot specifically for these guys' shields? Because we're just farming them for the shield. We're not farming them for runes right now. Runes are completely just secondary to this spot right now. Unless we go pick ourselves up some more silver pickled foots, which would help this up, like, a lot. That's all good, Anthony. I don't think I mentioned that I was doing this for that. Why didn't they add DS2 backstabs to any other game? Excellent question. I have no clue. It's sad as hell. Also, why didn't they put the amount of effort into backstabs in this game that they did into the Demon Souls remake? Because the amount of effort they put into the Demon Souls backstabs, a little annoying for what it's worth, but it's some high quality shit. Like, they made critical attacks in that game stupidly visceral. I love it. It was gruesome. Okay, nothing. Gotcha. This is gonna take more time than it's probably worth, if I'm being honest. Why people love Ronnie so much? Because people like to simp, and the lady has her toes exposed, and she has 4 hands. Not to say that 4 hands should specifically be a factor in why someone would simp for that, but if I'm being honest with you, that's another reason why people are more likely to pick up Pokemon Scarlet as opposed to Violet. Though, then again, I'm sure there's definitely plentiful amount of people that will definitely buy Violet because Future Daddy is Future Daddy. I mean, come on, have you seen Blythe? Oh, absolutely. I mean, Blythe, frankly, if you know what you're into, Blythe is absolutely the correct choice every time. Blythe's the kind of guy to buy you a nice dinner before railing you afterwards and then asking you how your evening went. Wow, that was, interesting, wasn't it? Blythe's a big man, though. He's a good man. He's likely to take you on 3 dates before he gets to the railing bit. Blythe's a Chad. Yeah, he is. He is absolutely a Chad. Okay, come on, big guys. One of you has to drop the shield. I don't need a lot out of you. I just want your shield. Oh, there was this guy, too. I could have been farming 4 of these assholes the whole time. Whatever. It is what it is. L. Sometimes you have to accept in life that you will take the L, and that is one of those times. Realize I have a bit of a, gosh darn it. I have a bit of a, Jeff Goldblum cadence to when I speak sometimes, I notice. I don't think that's necessarily, like, an interesting trait or anything like that. I just kind of notice it, and it happens. Bonk. I feel bad that I keep just picking on these 4 dudes, though, frankly. Like, if everybody else in this camp actually had what I wanted, well, I'd pick on more people, but... You know, you take what you can. And that is what we can. But at any rate, hopefully everybody's been having a really good Sunday, and, you know, it's good hearing from you all, honestly. I hope your Sundays have been treating you quite well, and that you had a wonderful start to the spooky month. Radon is Ultra Chad. Yeah, Radon is definitely an Ultra Chad. Like, considering he basically invested all of his stat points in strength, and then was like, wait, my horse needs me. Let me just throw a couple into int real quickly. Honestly, major Chad. So eventually we'll get this item, right? Eventually we'll get this item, I swear. I'm wondering if it maybe isn't even worth it, frankly, and maybe we can just get by with just the base Fizz Shield that I have right now. I'm not sure, only because I don't know what its full stats are. Okay, come on now. Come on now. Please. Slap the guy. Thank you. What is a Great Rune? A Great Rune is, hang on. One of these. The Great Runes essentially act as just, like, a general buff, and you get them after beating main bosses. So, like, main rune-carrying bosses, they give them to you. Then you have to go and actually collect the rune activation from the area that the boss would be associated with. So, in this case, Godric, luckily it's right outside of his castle. Yeah. And they just give you good buffs. What do you think about the spiked shield in Elden Ring? It's pretty good. I think this is honestly, like, a very good shield. I also like that they actually gave proper good attacks for the shields instead of just leaving the shields kind of barren. Okay, Jojo, hit me with it. What's your good question, buddy? Sigurd or Alexander? Sigurd. Absolutely Sigurd. The Jarman is cool, but look, I know my choice. Sigurd all the way. And we're literally talking Onion Knight, which is an Ultra Chad, against a Jar. Not to say that Alexander isn't cool. I don't know. There's something about his personality that doesn't quite hit the onion bro factor for me. Yeah. So, hopefully that wasn't too divisive. What about Patches or Patches? I'm gonna say Patches. I love Patches. He's just an actual... He's so... Oh, well, you know, there is Patches. You're right. That's true. I would definitely have to say Patches, though. He's such a conniving little shit. Everything about him is just conniving, and I love him for it. Even if he causes us constant grievances across the games, I don't care. I love him. He's such a jerk. I don't like Spidered Patches, for what it's worth. Spider Patches I actually dislike, only because it's no longer really Patches. It's more like they just put Patches' face on a spider. He's so... He literally does the one thing that, like, every other Patches is kind of against, which is, like, he's literally on his knees sucking off a god, really, at that point. And that's, like, Patches' whole bit, is, like, he just hates clerics, right? He's Patches, but he's not. Who has the coolest cutscene in Elden Ring? Good question. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not 100% sure. I would frankly say Placidusax, only because Placidusax you literally have to, like, go warp yourself back in time just to go fight him. as a whole boss. Not even a whole boss, but like, you have to warp in time just to go see him. That, or maybe still Godfrey, frankly. Godfrey still is pretty good. Well, we have been farming these guys for, like, a little while here, huh? Like, this has taken a little bit more effort than I first initially thought it would. Is Patches still in Murkwater Cave by any chance? If he is, I'm gonna go check. I don't think he sells any of the Silverfoots, but let's just go see. Placiduous Axe is harder than Melania? I don't know about that one, Jim. I beg to differ. Placiduous Axe may have, like, a meteor health bar, but he definitely probably has about as much as Melania as a whole, frankly. Okay, so Patches has moved on from here. That's good news. Alright, in that case, he's probably in the manor. See the Water Terminus, Eagle, Guest Hall, Craftsman's Shack. Did I not get the location inside of the manor? Huh. I guess not. This should take us to where we need to go. Why does Melania kill anyone she battles? Probably because she sees everybody as a threat, for the most part. And she's just like, I can't really risk losing my brother again, I guess. I don't fully know. I just wild shot in the dark on that one, frankly. I don't fully know. I really would like to see a single pickled foot, frankly. That would really be helpful right now. But, I don't really want to fight the boss that's in this area, because that seems a little obnoxious. So I'm just going to go ahead and warp away. Or not. We're going to get spotted by the worm face, of course, because that makes sense. Okay, I'm a little surprised that we didn't get the stagger yet. There we go. There's the stagger. Wow, that was right to the crotch. Poor bastard. Were you worth killing? No, you really weren't killing. Oh, that's a larval tier, I guess. That's something, right? Why did Mikola lose his powers? It's less that he lost his powers, more that he just kind of fight anyone to go get the black... I think you might... You might have to fight someone. I don't think you technically do, honestly. I think it's just kind of there. You will be on the wrong path if you head towards the boss of the cave. That is not where they are at. They are currently, like, they're in the cave. There's a lot of chests in the cave, frankly, but you don't technically need to fight anybody. Okay, so I don't have access to the manor directly right now, it seems. That's a bit weird. I definitely could have sworn I had picked up one of the fires for this area. 9th Mount Gilmere campsite. Is that potentially where I need to go? Let me check. Nope, that's also wrong. Okay. Okay, tell you what, I'm gonna go to the guest hall. Guest hall can take me where I need to go. It's not perfect here. Actually, wait, I'm dumb. I should just go to the Temple of Eagle. That'll take me roughly where I need to go. So, we're having to do so much setup work for Melania, though. I mean, I'm not, like, opposed to it. It's not the worst thing ever. It's just, it's work. It's more work than I frankly would normally see myself doing for a boss. But, it's okay. You know? It'll make it so Melania is a bearable experience. It'll make it so we can deal with her in, frankly, a reasonable way without having to suffer miserably the entire time. So, take it for what it's worth, right? So, right now, what we're currently trying to do is we're trying to reach Patches so we can go pick up some more of those silver pickled foots. The silver pickled foots, frankly, would probably help with what we're trying to get accomplished right now. Oh, you know, that makes sense. She would do that to us. But yeah, that's really what we kind of need to do right now. Also, I definitely forgot we have not actually technically made our way into this area yet, so this is our first real run through, or at least of this side of the mansion. So that would explain to me why I don't have anything. Explains the Scarlet Rot. Yeah, probably, yeah. I think there's essentially some logic to her whole Scarlet Rot, where it's essentially that she doesn't have control over herself when she Scarlet Rots. It's actually just the outer will of that god that's deciding to suddenly just... they're infecting her and trying to use her to meet their needs. Power of the Rune of Death. If I understand, though, correctly, Melania doesn't have control over herself when it comes to that, which is another reason why Mikola is actually trying to enhance their powers in order to break their sister free of it. Okay, there we go. We are on the right track. Let's go ahead and run on through this area. Looking good, looking spicy. I do like the aesthetic of this place. It's very, very much so spooky in general. It just is. I think that's great. Wait, that door doesn't open. That's why. Because I'm stupid. Okay. Do we need to sit down first in order to get patches to spawn in? That could be the case. I'm not 100% sure right now. Right, let's go check. Is patches there? The beautiful boy is not where I expected him to be. Malekith is Marika's brother. No. Malekith is essentially Marika's shadow, which the shadows in this game are assigned to each Empyrean from the Guidance of Grace or the Two Fingers. Yeah, the shadows are granted to every Empyrean as a protective source. Malekith is like Marika's Blythe. Exactly. Well, Malekith is like Marika's Blythe. Malekith is like Ronnie's Blythe, right? Yeah. There we go. So Patches isn't here. Interesting. Not sure why that is, but it is what it is. Any chance that this merchant happens to sell what I need? Had to do assassinations to get Patches to show up there? If that's actually true, maybe it is. Honestly, I'm not really sure, because some of these things that, like, certain triggers for the game don't always make sense to me. Like, a few that make sense to me at this point is, like, how to get the Radon Festival started, and that's you literally just need to reach the Altus Plateau. That's it. But frankly, some of these things in this game don't make sense. God, I'm currently blanking like a mother. I'm just trying to figure out where I can buy like a handful of the pickled silverfoots. Maybe the merchant here sells some? I don't think he does, though. I'm about to say, screw it, let's just go ahead and keep farming them. Is Malekith a wolf or a lion? He's a lion. Also, Voodoo, I am sorry. Welcome to the chat. It is good to see you, sir. Hope you are enjoying yourself. And we are currently just trying to farm ourselves one shield. It takes way too much effort, frankly, on certain things, and this is one of those things where I'm like, I wish I wasn't pouring effort into this. But it is what it is. It's fine. I swear to God, please. Okay, never mind. I was almost very happy. I thought he was about to just drop it because I had one of those moments. But, nope, no luck. Okay, no drops. And a drop. Oh. Why did Godfrey fight the Tarnished? Godfrey fights the Tarnished because he's probably split in a couple different ways, personally. Like, he probably... Oh, actually, hang on here. He probably thinks to himself, well, the Tarnished, while they're technically fighting potentially for some good reasons, he's also... Godfrey is still technically under Marika's, like, regime or whatnot, and Godfrey still believes in Marika, even if Marika isn't exactly the best person. Probably a test of strength. Yeah, I mean, technically you're dead on the money there, Jojo. That's actually it. I shouldn't have even said what I said, because you're literally so right. He literally basically puts it as that. Voodoo, thank you for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate it, man. Hope you enjoy yourself while hanging out with all of us in these beautiful lands between, and doing all this unfortunate grinding for literally a shield. Oh my god, come on, please! It's one shield! I just need a shield. Like, I know I have a big, meaty shield in my hands right now, but just one more shield! Malka's fight, you out... Yubel, you might need to, resend that message. You out of self-defense. Okay, I think I just pieced that one together. You fight him out of self-defense? I mean, kind of, yeah. But it's also a matter of, like, him essentially saying, no, you're not allowed to have this item. It's sort of like the fight between you and Sif in Dark Souls 1, where it's like, he's not in the mood to give you the item. Even if you're capable of changing anything, they don't want to test the odds. He fights because Marika told him to defend the Rune of Death. Exactly. It's literally the Dark Souls 1 tragedy of Sif. Oh no. Guys, it's a new meme. Have you ever heard of the tragedy of Malekith, the Black Blade? Some thought he had a power that was meant to change things. The power was considered to be unnatural. Oh no, I just saw my viewer count just drop by 5. Should not have brought up a single meme related to Star Wars. Never do that. Biggest mistake. He technically doesn't die because he's in Caelid. I mean, Jojo, I don't understand fully how that one works, actually, in terms of the time warp. Because I know he's in Farum Azula, it's supposed to protect the Rune of Death in Farum Azula, but he's also in Caelid. So does that mean when we head to Farum Azula, we're going back in time? And we just literally just get to see him there? I am your father, Darth Vader. I mean, I guess to be fair, this game does have essentially lightsabers with the I'm forgetting what they're called, but it's the something Pada, and the other one that's like literally lightsaber blades. Whenever time stuff is involved, shit gets confusing. Completely true. Fun fact. Never have time travel in any of your video games ever, because you are failing to write a coherent story at that point. It becomes very difficult. Cypher Pada, thank you. That poor guy. He got one single dude in there, and he just died immediately. Oh, the poor bastard. Unfortunate. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say here, why don't we give this maybe a handful more of runs trying to get this shield. If I can't get it, then I'm just going to live with the shield that we currently have. Just got done playing Elden Ring. Yo, Anthony, nice, man. How you doing? Making some decent progress? Please. Oh, finally, it feels so good. Oh, we're done. We're done farming. We're done farming, folks. We can move along with our lives. We don't have to be miserable anymore. I feel so dumb that we spent that much time farming that. DS2 is the game that has the most BS sometimes. Oh, absolutely. DS2 is nothing but is just straight BM the game. DS2 is full of jank, and not all of it is good, but the jank that is good is chef's kiss, spicy. They just shove 10 enemies in like one room. Yeah, literally the problem with Scholar of the First Sin. Scholar of the First Sin literally said, oh, it's not difficult enough, let's just shove a whole bunch of these guys in one singular room. Best of luck to you. If you haven't made it to Iron Keep yet, Jojo, which, by the way, you'll have so much fun there. Haha. Yeah, oh my god, fucking Iron Keep. Iron Keep has claimed so many of my Deathless runs, and the only reason is because they literally set that area up to have so many of a very hard enemy type. And on top of that, there's multiple archers there. And on top of that, they decided to throw in some super tanky NPC invaders that will literally just wreck your shit because giggles. Oh, I've lost so many runs to that area. I can't with that. I can't with that anymore. It was pretty unfun. I still love the game, but that is truly a pain you have to understand to not deal with. JoJo, unfortunately, they pretty much made DS2 vanilla pretty damn hard to just acquire normally anymore. You can still do it if you have a PC version of the game. You can still definitely do it. It just, you can't get the game with all the DLCs attached to it properly. They sell the DLCs individually. So you either pay more for the better original version of the game, or you could just take the L and buy Scholar of the First Sin at a discount rate because nobody likes it. Well, what a game. I love the game all the same, but still. You know, Anthony, that's good news, man. Couldn't find Black Feather thing? Don't worry about it. Trust me. That is, like, seriously, it's in an area where you would not really expect. And it's obnoxious, and it's funny at the same time. That's almost enough to cover the cost of buying out the rest of the material. Indeed. There we go. Okay, let me go ahead and buy the rest of these, and we will have a shield that's worth using. Great. It only cost us close to about $250,000. Alrighty, Ruski. So, now we don't need to worry about having this shield. We can go ahead and get this shield properly equipped with all the gear that we need. And we can go ahead and start this beautiful, beautiful adventure of parrying Melania to death. Alright, pop that, pop that. Okay, Anthony, no worries, big guy. You get some good sleep, take some time to take some rest, and hey, have yourself a good old night, because you, sir, have done a great job. I'm putting up with more of Elden Ring, frankly, because Elden Ring, it takes a lot out of you every single time. It doesn't matter what day it is. Fair enough. There we go. Okay, and we can start upgrading the shield. So, let's start wasting a literal ton of runes. Beautiful. I love how we're doing this too, mainly so we can just get a slight amount more of guard boost in the shield too. That's frankly very, what's the term? Annoying. What do we need right now, actually? Status, 88k to level up one singular time. Do I have enough for 88k? That's 5k. I don't need 5k. Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and let's just head towards Melania. Let's go ahead and get this ball rolling. Okay, so we're going to pretty much speedrun this next area because I don't really have time for it, and I would rather just run through the area every single time. Doesn't matter. There are certain areas in every game where I just pretty much say, you know, I could just be fighting the boss, frankly. And this is definitely one of those areas. I think it's also because they accidentally included the skip for the one elevator, and then they've removed it, which unfortunately that elevator really served literally no purpose than to be a skip. Which is unfortunate. I actually really liked it. It was super cool. You could just do it, and it was awesome. I loved it. But, I guess they have to remove things sometimes, because, you know, having something fun in your game really kind of cringe, actually. It's more based to just make your game kind of BM and hard. I'm, of course, obviously making a joke right now, so nobody please get offended by the fact that I would make a joke about the best game ever. I do love this game. I do. I just honestly wish that I could do the one thing without having to worry about getting squashed by a tree every single time. I guess that's the reason why they did it, is that they wanted to make sure that you could enjoy the full experience of the Halig tree, and make sure you understand, you are not wanted here. You're just not wanted here. Fun fact, you shouldn't be here. Alrighty. So I think tonight we're going to go ahead and just make our way to Melania. And I'm going to probably give her like a handful of attempts. If we can get it, great. I highly doubt that to ever be the case. But if we get it, I would be super stoked about that, in all seriousness. I do feel like my parrying has gotten much better against her. And we're definitely not like weak. We're definitely tanky. Considering that we were just doing a level 1 run. And that was, you know... fun having to go hitless against Melania. Oh, that was painful. That was a painful experience for what it was worth. It's not even like the worst thing in the world to have to do. It's just painful, frankly. Okay, I was definitely expecting the one guy over to the left to shoot an arrow, hit me in the spine, and then get womboed right afterwards, but I'm honestly very, very proud of them. They didn't do that to us this time. So nice. Awesome. Okay. Do we have just a dagger? We don't have just a dagger. Okay, fair enough. Wouldn't actually want that anyways. This next area is much more fun just suffering. So, I guess let's just suffer. Yeah. Although I guess we do have shield crash. I don't really see that helping us a lot. Well, you know, I lied. Fun fact, I lied. That actually was surprisingly helpful. We still have to make it through this little swamp area with, like, movement speed of nothing. I'm just gonna keep rolling it, and we're just gonna roll. Oh, they just get a buff because we just got rotted. Interesting. I don't think I remember that ever happening. Would I ever make a dex build? Absolutely. I have nothing against dex builds. Dex builds are pretty interesting and pretty fun for what they're worth, honestly. I genuinely have no issue with them. Usually, yeah. We'll probably be doing a dagger-only run, too, when it comes to Dark Souls 1. Because I think I mentioned something about that, but I think Rosa said do dagger only, and I actually really like that idea. So we're going to do that. Which reminds me and brings me to my next favorite point here, folks. I did actually get the ability to start doing some other games finally, because I have something to start streaming other consoles. So, yeah. Oh, for sure. I think it's something about the monkey brain, frankly. It's like, ooga booga, big stick, goes slam jam. And I love it. I absolutely love big stick going slam jam. I don't know. I don't really vibe with dex builds, necessarily, because of that fact. But, yeah. Yes, actually, Jojo, yes, I got a capture card. There we go. That's the term for it. So, yeah, now I can actually start doing some things, like... For one, we can actually start streaming some of the stuff that's on Switch, which is pretty cool because I already have Dark Souls Remastered on Switch, so I can just literally pick that up. Oh, somebody put some babies up here. I'm smashing babies. That sounds terrible. Well, you know, honestly, it's going to sound terrible, frankly, but really, what was expected? I can't really tell you that you should never have expected me to say such terrible things. DSR on Switch? Hey, honestly, pretty good. It is not a bad time, Jojo. It is a good time. And plus, honestly, it's like, I think I've told you before how I literally will play Dark Souls on Switch. I'm sorry, not on Switch, but like while I'm working out on my treadmill. There you go. That's how. I've been doing it with the Switch version of the game the whole time. If only it was a better remaster. And that's sort of the issue with the game, yeah. But really, it's definitely literally just a slight graphic enhancement. The one thing I do like about it, though, is it does technically have a better soul dupe glitch, which I super vibe with, because I love super cool glitches. They're very fun. They're fun. Very slight. I mean, yeah, very slight indeed. So, I don't believe we're going to want the Raptor set for this fight, honestly, because I seriously doubt it's going to do anything for us. I think this is probably our loadout for the most part. I could be slightly wrong about that fact, but we'll kind of see what happens with that. As for our shield, good news, we can wield it. Great, love to see it. Wish I got to do blue point to do it. Blue point for literally anything would just always be the correct thing, honestly. But, you know, c'est la vie. It is what it is. Do we have enough runes by chance to level up one more time? We need, what, 88k. That would give us 15k. 15, this is 50. I don't really want to waste a 50k just to do a single level up. That seems obnoxious, really. So I'm just going to take it for what it is. 58k on the line. Let's go fight, shall we? She always does this to start the fight, and unfortunately I griefed pretty hard. Rolled. Parried. Parried. God, that is such a BM attack to have to parry. That is the one attack that she has that's just very painful to parry. Okay, that was just me being bad, actually. Big proc. Okay, not so bad. It could be better. It could absolutely be better right now, but this isn't terrible. Plus, honestly, we have literally so much DR resistance right now, it's really good. Bonk? Bonk? I should have probably just said C'est la vie there and not actually tried to parry that one, but it is what it is. Interesting. There's that problem child again. Okay. There's the fast attack that's very hard to parry. Beautiful. Hate to see it. One thing about DS1 and DS2 are the damn staggering. Yeah, staggers are pretty rough in that game. Staggering is definitely very rough. Yeah, getting stun locked by a hollow is pretty rough. Bonk. Okay, unfortunately, it was the fast one. L. Uh-huh. Okay, beautiful. Bashed. Send her to her knees. Drop her with one of these. Okay. Uh-huh. Fast one. Unfortunately, she's kind of recovering a little too fast for the most part, so maybe whenever I get the parry, I can go ahead and do the charge attack. But whenever it comes down to her standing back up, I'm doing heavy charge attacks, and really what I should be doing instead probably is just doing like a light attack, because frankly she's kind of getting away with it, and it is scot-free. So I just need to make the adjustment, and it'll be fine. Or I could always try to do the Carrion Ash of War on the shield and see how that works. Let me try it, why not? I literally have this thing, so why not? There's that weird parry box on that one. Unfortunate, every single time. That was a massive bully. I was super into that. That was awesome. Alright, that's looking pretty good actually for a start. Bonk. Bonk. Roll the attack, bash her one quick time, roll the attack, roll away, walk slightly sideways, walk, walk. Okay, she decided to get the weird frame on that one. Understandable. Pretty Melania. Right away. Reset the situation. This might be stupid what I'm doing right now, but we're gonna go ahead and take it anyways. Okay, that was honestly pretty scary for what it was worth. Okay, reset the situation. Beautiful. So, why that situation was scary right there is we were really close to the roots of that tree over there. Frankly, being close to anything that she can just essentially punish you like nobody's business, not very good. You always want to make sure that your back is not too far against a tree. In case you need to block that, roll the attack, and then run around for half a frame of a second. Blah, huh? Yup, roll the attack, bash her in the butt real quickly. That is the one thing that's pretty annoying about this fight, is if she decides she wants to, she can just outright say, I'm not going to do what you want. Or she's going to do something that would be favorable. Like that. Favorable as hell. But, if in the wrong context, it is the worst thing she could do. So, I think we're actually going to try and punish her get-ups, frankly, because I think that actually looked really good. Okay, she's going to do one of these. I definitely expected her to do a full follow-up there. Is there anything that we technically don't really need right now? I guess we could replace this with the Shard of Alexander, because we're going to consistently be out of range for that 10% bonus, so there's really no reason to keep that. Understandable. God, why does that have to be so awful to parry? It really is just painful to parry. Whatever, it is what it is. If we could just keep kind of doing that to her, honestly, we're gonna probably win. Okay, so I was kind of hoping I could just stun lock her there, but, well, she had other plans. Understandable, really, if you think about it. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, I guess that just wasn't parryable today. Uh-huh. Oh, and one of these. Beautiful. Okay. God, why does it have to be so rough to parry that one? Like, I know they want to make her hard, but that's not hard, that's just jank, frankly. Can we just appreciate the fact that she just basically almost ended our life with literally one whole, just extra second of some BM? Oh, Melania, why must you be this way? Yep. Parried, parried. Roll the attack, bash her in the butt, roll the attack. Okay, not so bad. Roll the attack, roll the attack. Oh, well that would have worked out positioning-wise. Oh well, it is what it is. That's pretty good positioning, actually. If she could just give me one favorable attack here. Okay, so she did the thing that she does when she's feeling nice and unfavorable. Understandable. Oh, Melania, why must she be this way? This is just the worst part of the fight, frankly. Roll the attack. Run away. Okay. Having to parry that attack right there every time is so annoying. Bashed. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, she's dashing away more there now, and I'm not sure if that's, like, a natural response for her, or if it's just something different. Whatever, though. I made a mistake there on how I approached that. I should have given her a heavy bash, but it is what it is. Alright. A waterfowl. Ooh, original. Unfortunately, I missed the parry. Okay. Bashed. Run away. Okay. This is usually when she does one of those. Yes. Oh, and another waterfowl, apparently. She wasn't quite satisfied with what we were doing. Understandable. Walk. Walk. Bash that butt. Roll away. Okay, that is what you'll like to see. Heavy damage. Bash the butt. Oh, that's gonna kill us. Not expected. Unfortunate, but, I mean... This was our second attempt, so I think we actually might just have this in the bag for what it's worth. This is not looking like it's gonna be bad. This is actually looking surprisingly doable. Like, for all that it's worth, this is surprisingly doable. I think we just need a little bit better on the get-ups. As long as we can get better get-up luck, we're golden. We're good. Doesn't matter. Welcome to the club, Captain Kotagi. Gorilla type beat with extra sauce. I mean, we're definitely doing some wacky stuff here to Melania because, I mean, frankly, if you look at her, she definitely deserves some wacky-do stuff. I mean, look at that. Look at that. She just needs to get a little bashed. A little crushed, you know? Big, meaty shield, completely understandable. Has to bash her. Parried. Parried. And parried. She sure wanted to stand up. That sure was nice. I don't think so, Melania. Nope. Nope. Actually, that does get away with it. She was a little unfortunate and a little mean there. Oh well. Can't get away with everything. Can get away with most things, just not everything. Bonk. So the trick there seems to be that we just need to make sure that we're setting up almost immediately. As long as we set that up immediately, we get away with it pretty free. Parried. Parried. Walk slightly sideways, bash her in the butt. Beautiful. Knock her on her ass. Hit her with one of these. Bonk. Jump in the air. Bash her hips real quickly. Parried. Parried. Another waterfowl. Rolled. Parried. Beautiful. God, that is doing absolutely absurd amounts of damage. That really is. Unfortunate that she would hit us there, but it is what it is. Oh, not enough for the phase transition. Unfortunate. It is what it is, though. Alright, I'm going to top off. Yeah, I'm going to top off a little bit more. And I think we're pretty much ready to kick this next phase off. Hopefully she gives us a real quick parry. Oh, never mind. She gives us the opposite of a parry. Ideally, what I want out of her right now is to keep the parries set up for the next phase. Because that just means that we just have one less parry to actually commit to on her next phase. God, she has been doing that a lot, and it's pretty annoying. Really, Melania, stop just tapping me one single time, okay? Okay, cool, thanks, bye. Wonderful. Okay, and this is our third attempt. Looking pretty spicy, actually. Looking pretty good. Okay. Run, and then run. Already. I guess I could choose to buff up here. Why not? And you know what? I'm gonna summon the boys. No, I'm not. That would be stupid, actually. I definitely was expecting the one thing she does literally every time on there, but she didn't do it, so I guess take that for what it is. Okay. She's doing one of her ninja kicks again. She loves doing the ninja kicks, frankly. If there's one thing about this phase that you can trust, it's that she loves doing ninja kicks. Bonk. Okay, come on, Melania. Give me, like, one thing to parry, okay? One thing to parry. That's not really parryable, but good attempt. Okay, so she got up too fast there, so that's a little unfortunate, but interesting. Oh, and it's waterfowl time. Roll the attack. Looking good, looking spicy. Parried. Parried. She did the quick attack. Unfortunate. Oh, Melania's theme is amazing. Absolutely. Unfortunately, she's just a massive pain in the ass, frankly, is her massive problem. If she weren't such a massive pain in the ass, she would be probably one of the best bosses in the game. She kind of is. It's just that she's literally... If you can't parry in this game, best of luck. Really. Oh, another waterfowl, of course. Run away. Beautiful. If she wasn't bad, she'd be good. Exactly. You know, she got me in the wombo, and then she got me in the combo. That's real. Yo, Captain Katagi, thank you for subscribing to the channel, man. I really appreciate it. Okay, so, you know what? In all seriousness, this is actually looking pretty doable. Like, I think if I were to go out of my way right now and reset my stats a tiny bit, you know what? I'm just going to get myself more health for the hell of it, as if that's going to make the difference here. But why not? Why not? More health. Let's make that the move. This was honestly going pretty well, though. Like, this is absolutely doable. Bashed. Roll the attack. Bashed. That technically was a parryable moment right there, so I probably should have taken it, but it is what it is. Reading chat room, playing a video game at the same time. What the hell? I mean, it's not that bad. It's completely fine. Why is that gotta be so hard to parry, man? It really is just that hard to parry. He's also blindfolded. Oh yeah, did I mention that my little brother was playing too? He's actually using a Nintendo DS. Bonk. Bonk. And break those knees. Alrighty, beautiful. Break them again. Okay, here's the first waterfowl. Roll the attack. Looking good. Parried. Parried. Easy. Cake. Free. Read like a book. Open on Tuesday nights. She gets so scared that she just literally dashes away at that point. I love it. I'm gonna chug on that one because we are getting close to lower health than we should have, but it is what it is. Bonk. Break those knees open. Bash her one more time. I think I have to be a little bit safer there, because I think I'm grieving the process a little bit harder than I should be when I decide to over attack her there. I kind of have to let her get away a little bit, otherwise she just will murder me outright. Like this. Let her breathe, and sometimes she'll be nice. And sometimes we'll be rude. I'm gonna run away for 2 seconds here, get my chug, and head back. Good job, Melania. Thank you so much. Okay, bonk. And then we dash at her, and we ruin her day. Break those knees. Okay, I'm gonna get caught up on chat while she's dying and, you know, drinking in the bathwaters. Reading a chat, playing a video game at the same time. What the hell? It's like the kid from the movie that's good at video games, except he's grown up and, like, big and strong. It doesn't help that I used to be a jock, okay? I wasn't, like, the popular jock. I wasn't that guy. I was the center for a football team, frankly, for years. Which was hilarious to most people, because usually you have to be a very big, hefty man to be the center. I'm not a big, hefty man. I'm a short stack. So I was the short guy. Read all of One Piece in like a month. You know, that might be the sign of insanity. For fun fact, that might be the sign of insanity indeed. Okay, so normally I would bother buffing up here. I'm just gonna chug my Formula 1 racing gear, and I'm just gonna whip the first attack on her, because I thought it would be funny. Parried, roll the attack, bash the booty. Unfortunately, this is where she gets a little more dangerous in her second phase, because she starts doing follow-ups to the follow-ups, and that makes her genuinely terrifying in a lot of ways. Roll the attack, roll the attack. Any chance for the follow-up? Yes, it's a follow-up, and we bash her for it. Luckily, that's like genuinely what made a lot of these runs possible right there, is that exact follow-up. Because that follow-up right there makes her very doable. Okay, beautiful. Ideally, she gives us something that we can parry, but that's not really parryable there. How to ride a unicycle. I do not know how to ride a unicycle, but I love the idea of it. I can dodge most of Melania, though, I guess. Walk sideways, walk sideways. She does the follow-up, roll the attack. Ideally, what works best here is that you get her into a loop. If you can get her into a loop, you pretty much get the win on the parries. Unfortunately, she's not always generous with parries in this second phase, because she's just rude. I'm thinking maybe we actually just ignore parry strats for the minute and just go with what works. I'm going to ignore parry strats, actually. I'm going to ignore parry strats, and we're just going to play this slow and steady. The way that I would normally play this. Parry strats are fun and everything, but it works better if you have a lot of damage to be done to her. Unfortunately, we do not. So, we're going to take it, and we're going to make it work. Which means we're going to have Melania chasing us down a lot. Unfortunately, she's just not very generous in her second phase here, in letting us get the shield crash ability off on her. If we could do that, then we'd probably get away with a lot. Bonk. Professionally, I'm a train conductor on the side. Maybe I am. I don't honestly know. Alright, Melania, please, leap at me. Leap at me, please. Give me them toes. Or actually, don't give me them toes. Just give me the sword, but we'll talk about the toes later. Uh-huh. Run away. She got angry about that last thing I said. She usually only shows her toes off to people that are subscribed to her OnlyFans, so we are definitely not. Okay, she's doing that crazy thing she likes to do, frankly, in her second phase, which is being incredibly aggressive, literally the whole time. It's pretty obnoxious. Okay, she didn't do the follow-up. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Run away. God, this is taking forever, isn't it? Isn't it? Alright, Melania, please. Just do the thing. That's not quite the thing. Melania, thank you. Bonk! Okay, that is the thing we want to see happen to her. We might have just lost. Oh my god. I can't believe we lived that. That should not have been livable. Follow up? Follow up. Yo, Melania, where are your knees? Literally one mistake, though. That's the funniest part about this fight. It literally just 90% of my health just goes right down the toilet just because I fucked up one time. It's honestly hilarious for what it's worth anymore. All because I decided that I could do 2 choo-choos for 1 train. Never is that ever the case. Bonk! Bonk? Run away? Okay. Alright, come on, Melania, give it to me. Give me the parryable. Thank you. Bonk! Bonk. Okay, run away. I probably could have gotten an extra bit of punish there on her, but I chose not to because I was scared. Terrified, even. Okay, so that was terrifying. Fighting with the shield is weird. It is, frankly, just weird, because it's much meatier than you'd ever want it to be. Yeah, that's really it. That is the statement of the week. It is just much meatier than you'd ever want it to be. Run away. Okay. Ideally, we get her into a stun lock just like that, and it's pretty much going to be nice every time. Run away. Glorious. Great. Beautiful combat. You know, if I weren't so distracted on making sure Melania doesn't just absolutely duff us within a couple frames of a second, I would definitely say she is a gorgeous boss fight every single time. But having to acknowledge the fact that she will duff us in an instant is pretty rough. Come on, do it. Do the thing I want. Yes, perfect. Great job, Melania. Now run away. Roll. Okay. I'm simping? What? Me simping for this? No, I would never simp for Melania of everything. Melania is not worth my time to simp for. Okay, parried. Definitely should not have taken literally an ounce of damage there, but, well, you know, L's are happening, so it is what it is. You know, I'm kind of glad she kicked us in the jaw there instead, because that would have sucked otherwise. Uh-huh, parried. Run away. One thing I'm noticing that's kind of interesting about this fight right now, though, is that she has not been doing the one thing that she's usually doing all the time, which is this attack right here. It could be the fact that we're just consistently running away from her the whole time. It probably is, honestly, but it's just interesting to acknowledge. Uh-huh, okay. Ah, she's gonna do one of these. Beautiful. I hate to see it, actually. Melania! Why are you so rude? She didn't do a follow-up. A little unfortunate, but it is what it is. Okay, parried. Okay, bash. Okay, well, we got away with it that time. Set up on this. I forget when the tendrils stop being obnoxious, but I'm going to assume now. Rolled. Run away. Oh, the thing is Vike can still absolutely just end my day any day of the week, Jojo. But we're better at it now. But yeah, no, definitely, man, I'm impressed by it too. Like, the fact of the matter is we've made literally miles and miles of strides. So, it's nice. It's nice to acknowledge. Oh, another one of these, huh? It's a little unfortunate that these don't really give us much of a chance to punish her, frankly. Because you literally have to wait kind of till the last minute here to really start punishing her. But it is what it is. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Rolled. She didn't follow up. That's a little unfortunate that there was no follow-up there, but it is what it is. I guess I could just play this last part very slowly if I wanted to. Maybe I will? I don't know. Rolled. No follow-up. Unfortunate. Parried. So easy. Gotta parry him. Another one. Wow. She is a little aggressive with these today, huh? Okay, fair enough. Like, I will take it. It's not exactly free damage, but... Oh, I wish I had life gems, Jojo. I don't have any of the warming gems. So, it is what it is. We'll take the parries, we'll take what we can get. And there's the run. Oh, that's so unfortunate, actually. Ugh. Alright, I have an idea. Alright, stick with me on this one. I have an idea. It's okay. It's okay, honestly. It is really... It's okay. We have more than enough of a chance to make this happen. Like, we'll be fine on this run. I think I have an idea, though. And it's a relatively good idea, for what it's worth. I believe it's over here, if I'm not mistaken. We want to get the one-eyed shield. So we're going to go after the one-eyed shield. I don't exactly know where it is in terms of location, but we'll definitely be able to figure it out, I'm sure. Like, shouldn't take too much processing power for me. Well, you know, it'd be that way sometimes. It's fine, though. I mean, I really never, ever expect the fights with Melania to be 100% fair and free. It's fine. It sucks, because that was definitely, like, insanely close for what it was worth, but we'll get her next time, and we'll just literally have a better setup to match what we need out of the fight, frankly. I'm going to get the one-eyed shield, though, and we're going to make that our next play in mind. Because if we have that, then we can literally do damage to her when it matters. Not a good trade, my guy. Yo, we got an Exile Hood. That's cool. Okay, so this is definitely where I don't know where to go for the one-eyed shield. but I'm going to assume I need to go this way. Maybe not. Okay. Intriguing. Yeet. Okay. Is it over this way? It might just be down this way, isn't it? This guy has a tendency to warp, if I'm not mistaken. They literally set him up just to warp and just ruin your day, huh? I kind of dig it. It's pretty funny for what it's worth. Oh my god. Not only is he set up to ruin your day, he's set up to just end you. Like, decimate. Oh yeah, I guess he is set up in different colors, isn't he? Oh, the poor bastard. I got him in a corner. You know what, to be fair, people would say this is not top-tier gameplay. That guy is not set up to be a fair fight, is he? He's literally the one bastard they set up to just be the decimator. If you have a good enough, like, weapon, you can deal with him pretty easily with just stunning. Like, staggers, pretty straightforward, but still. Woo. Oh my god, that guy's spicy. He is spicy. Well, folks, I am going to go ahead and start doing the wrap down, I believe. I do hope everyone's had a wonderful night with me here and really just enjoyed this run, because I've had literally a ton of fun just doing this run. It has been nothing short of a fun time. I don't think this is going to be the last part. We are going to honestly put our effort in there, and we're going to deal with Millennia for what it's worth. I'm just getting this extra shield to go ahead and make it happen next time. But if you are new to the stream and you haven't already, please just think about it. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, all that magic. It helps me out a literal ton. And I mean, hey, what's the best way to catch the next stream than literally by saying, yeah, I want to catch the next one. This guy is going brazy again. Oh, that actually works insanely well. Maybe I should do that to him. Except for when he decides to start comboing me, then it's basically like L season. Oh, well, you know what? Actually, that's just kind of working, isn't it? Oh, no. The poor bastard. This was wacky and goofy, but in a good way. I'm glad to hear it, man. I really am. Oh, that's a Cerulean Ember Medallion. That's not what I came here for. Okay, so anybody in the chat know where to get the one-eyed shield? Because clearly I don't. Oh no, the tigers have got me in a corner. This is starting to look like the Jungle Book, but that bad version. Okay, fair enough. Why does Dream look like the troll face? I don't really know, actually. I mean, I guess technically Dream started up, relatively speaking, in that era, didn't he? So I guess that about summarizes it, roughly, maybe? I don't know. You know, I definitely didn't have stamina to deal with that guy. I don't know why I did it that way. Interesting choice I made there. Lore knowledge. You always got to have some lore knowledge. Always at least a little bit. Granted, most of my lore knowledge is not usually on point for the most part, but I'm gonna maybe potentially try. So, I'm sure it's around here somewhere, right? God, I really hope I can just find the shield. I don't want to spend, like, too long just delving out of my way for one single shield, but it's looking like that might be the case. So, hell. Okay, I don't have time for these. He hit the books, he hit the red-haired ladies. Oh, he hit the books like he hit the red-haired ladies. Yeah, absolutely true. Fun fact. Fan daggers, okay. I might just need to look up the wiki tomorrow. If I need to look up the wiki, that is what it is. It usually is the wiki that helps the most. So I'll probably just get on the wiki and just... Oh my god. That melted my face. My guy. Hey Anthony, welcome back, buddy. I don't think we're going to be live too much longer here, Anthony, just so you know, but all the same, definitely feel free to stick around for, like, the last couple of minutes. I'm currently looking for a shield. Imagine that. I guess we could always use the Visage shield, because I never really use that, technically speaking, but I don't want to, because it doesn't really strike me as all that good, for what it's worth, which is a little sad. Okay. Alright, so, in case anybody knows, right now, while we're still live, does anybody know where the one-eyed shield is? The shield specifically I'm talking about shoots, like, cannonballs out of it, and I would like to pick that up for Melania, so that way whenever she decides she's gonna, like, essentially rot bomb the location, I can go ahead and shoot her at least once or twice while she's doing that, so. I don't know where the hell that would be, because I never used it, nor picked it up. Actually, while we're talking about that, I'm gonna see about hopping on this big guy right here. Will he even allow us to pick? Dropped by mini-boss NPC Chief Guardian Arganthy inside Guardian's Garrison in Mountaintops of the Giants. Okay, so it sounds to me... Oh, I guess we're stuck here right now because something is aggroed to us. Great, love to see it. You know, I think I might just die here. No, I'll try and kill the tiger. Why not? Okay. Big tiger sweep. Okay, great. Love to see it. Big chompers. Oh, the poor man, he just got slapped in the face, didn't he? Oh no, there's two of them now. This is quite unfortunate, really, if you think about it. The only thing worse than one of these guys is two. Okay, I just want to kill the one. We don't need to kill two. Just one. Oh, these tigers. These tigers, man. Okay, Robert, thank you, buddy. Thank you for pointing out where it is. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can find that now. Alright, now that I've died... Oh, Lord. Okay, alright. So if I'm not mistaken, I believe where I want to go, technically, is right about here. I believe it's over in the ruins that are over this way. Yeah, because I believe it's over in these garrisons right over here. Though there might be one NPC that spawns in pretty shortly when we walk into this place, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Yep, Guardian's Garrison. There we go. Found it. Dog. Flame Guardian. Okay, beautiful. Oh, my lord. I don't think he got a chance to live. Tinge southwest from the Lord Contender's Everjail. Dropped by the mini-boss Chief Guardian Arganthy. He might be outside of this location, then. I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out shortly enough, but still, yeah, I don't think it's right inside of where we just killed the one guy. Okay, so we're in the right location, at least. I just need to kill the correct person. Understandable. I'm hoping the shield does at least relatively solid damage for what it's worth. It may not, but if it doesn't, then it is what it is. Oh, there's multiples of these guys. Interesting. I guess that makes sense, though. Now you have a capture card, you're going to stream on YouTube and Twitch. I'm probably honestly going to still keep it on here for the most part. Only reason is just because this is kind of where home base is at this point, really. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it'll probably stay here for the most part. Okay, I see now. Okay. Hop on over here, and then we head on down here. And then there's probably going to be a lad right around the corner or something, and he's going to greet the process. Are we going for every shield? No, definitely not, Anthony. We're probably only going for shields that are specifically of a certain value, frankly. Because certain shields are definitely worth doing. This is one of those shields that I would say is worth doing. So we're just going to get this because it has a certain value to us. Yeah. Ah, there he is. And we're going to bully this man right into the corner because there is no love or livelihood for him. He's not allowed to live. And now we have his gorgeous, beautiful shield. What a poor sap. Should have been stronger. What can I say? Got outplayed. Skill issue? Probably. Alright, let's set up here real quickly. I'm going to see what's at the top of the tower, and then we're going to go ahead and go upgrade this bad boy a couple times. Honestly, even if it doesn't really do a lot of damage, that's okay. There are ways we can go ahead and make it stronger, frankly. And we'll probably do things to make it stronger, but... Oh, Giant's Prayerbook is in here. Neat, didn't know that. This is definitely a location I literally never come through. He didn't even have a chance. Oh, you can bet your booty on that one. Yes, he did not have a single moment's worth of love available to him. Wait, we don't need to go there. That's weird. Can we, for sake of argument, because I don't believe we can we wield this as well? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, we are now officially stupidly heavy, so that's not going to work. I'm going to keep this on. I think we could go ahead and maybe do something other than that armor type. If we remove that... Okay, so we get away with it if we remove that. Okay, fair enough. We might take, obviously, a lot more damage now. I'm thinking, frankly, we aren't going to just offhand this. But let me check one other thing here, frankly, so that way I kind of can base this off of the weight types. So... Okay, so that puts us in heavy load, actually, just swapping to that shield. We aren't going to necessarily keep it on us when we're doing the second phase, but it's something to think about. Okay. I guess we could always say, let's do maybe like a slightly lighter version of Radahn's armor. How about this? Malformed. What do we got? Malformed's a bit ugly. I am not very impressed by the Malformed armor. It's a bit ugly. All-knowing armor. That's honestly a pretty good armor set. Are we okay with this one? Yes, we can actually pull it off if we do that. Okay, cool. That's really the concern there. We don't want to have too much weight available to us because just in case she catches us off guard during her rot bombs, I'd rather live than die. So, anywho. Shield of the Weak. Here we go. That honestly does a lot of damage for what it's worth. Somber 6 is what we need right now. I think I know where we can go to get a Somber 6, but I'm not sure if I want to go out of my way to go pick up Somber 6s right now. We already have our Somber 7. We need a Somber 8, which I know where we can get one of those. Yeah, okay. Let's go get the Somber 6 real quickly. We should be able to get it right over here, I believe. Guest Hall. Okay. The Somber 8's really not that far out of the way, though. We can definitely go pick that up. Why not? And since we're trying to get the shield just basically upgraded for dammies, it makes literally no sense not to actually do that, so... Okay, hop on over this way. Is it on the... No, it's not on that roof. It's over on the other roof right over here. Okay. Can I... Oh, no I can't, actually. Never mind. Alright, hop on up here. Okay, with the jump. Beautiful. Unless I already used this for something else. Which is what I did. Okay, fair enough. So I'm trying to think, where do I go instead then in that case? So I can't do that. I don't think I have the Somber Bell, clearly. Well, that's... actually, no, that's not true. I might have the Somber Bell. I would definitely believe that I have the Somber Bell at this point. I went to Farum Azula, so I have to have gotten that, right? Oh well, whatever. It's a little bit more expensive doing it that way, but I would rather just get the shield upgraded than waste my time on wasting my time. So. But yeah, folks, I think we are officially about at the end of the night here. I do greatly appreciate everybody joining me again, as always. And yeah, if you are new, just feel free to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, all that magic. I mean, it really does help me out a ton. I know I've already asked it, but I don't know, call to action, blah, blah, blah. So, thank you everyone again. Have a great rest of the night. If you haven't already, get some water, get some rest, get some magical sleep ahead of yourself if you're in the time zone for it. And yeah. Thank you, Jojo, for handling that. I appreciate it very much so. We need that 8. God, they're so expensive. Okay, I guess we need to go ahead and just pop our Lord's Rune. Great. Good night, Jojo. Good night, Anthony. Take care, buds. Buy one of these. Okay, cool. Alright, let's get that last little bit of damage in before we end the stream here tonight. Nice. Oh yeah, I guess we have Placidusax too, don't we? Yeah. Well, if we get through Melania well enough, we'll definitely do Placidusax. And we are ending on 355 plus 242 total damage. This weapon scales with strength. Kind of nutty, frankly. Kind of nutty. I think we'll be fine on damage, in all seriousness. But yeah, no, thank you everyone. Have a good rest of your night. I will see you all next time with some more of MILF Tank. And hopefully we'll be ending the run, because in all seriousness, we want to end this one so we can start moving on to some other things. Finish up our Deathless run with Elden Ring. Probably start some Deathless runs with Dark Souls 2. All that shit, so... yeah, no. Everybody take care, have a good night, and I'll see you all later. Bye.